So that was just right. So that was just one instance of frames FRMS been played by this Atom piano roll that I programmed in just before the stream started. And that particular sound is one that, now, and the reason I'm doing this is because of Joe, right? Because, let me just turn this one down. I'm going to reconnect this one directly to the key lab for a sec. This sound is the sound, it was a, which is, that's what I played. That sound, Joe's just used that sound in one of our, in a track, a new track off our, we're working on a new album, a new Doug and Joe album. And it's this, if you just hold it, it's absolutely bloody brilliant. It's, and I'll tell you what it is as well. It's called Dungeon Keeper. Don't worry about these PXL ones. They're other sound packs from a private person that I did demo a while ago, but you can still get on the Audio Bus forum. However, this is not. This is from the actual, I think it's from Super Music Cinematic. But anyway, it's part of the actual thing. And that's the sound. And I just think that's bloody brilliant. I mean, Joe did a lot of messing with it. Now, the cool thing about FRMS Granular Synthesizer is, the very, very cool thing is, this isn't a tutorial. I have, guys, honestly, I have done tutorials, and Gavinsky did a brilliant tutorial. You have 4 layers of synthesis, and then 4 layers can either be like waves, and you can granulize them up and chew them up. It's not very difficult to use this app. Okay, so if you really want to dig into a bit of granular synthesis, FRMS, FRMS, if you like, FRMS makes this very simple. It makes it really easy. So I'm going to disconnect this one from my MIDI controller because it's been played by, and turn this one up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this. Now, you may think the frames, when you initially load the frames, it'll run at something like 33%. But if you add them up, if you start adding them, it doesn't get a lot, you know, it doesn't get too much over the top. It just stays kind of around the same thing. But so we're gonna add some more. Now I have a Noir, and all that Noir is doing is basically acting as a metronome for me. And all I did with this was take out, it was originally this. But I just took out this one hit here in the sequencer part. That's it. But all it literally is, it's just providing us with a metronome for thinking, okay, so right, I am going to unsolo that. And I will load another one, and we'll run through some patches and find another patch that's really cool. But we will set this to 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars, and I'll just fit this in. I'm gonna arm record so that I can play the melody when it comes back round. Sure if that recorded actually. Yeah, it did. I'll say hi to everyone in a sec as well. Okay, so I want to say hi to people who are here as well. So I want to say hi, hello to Brad Example, my very good friend Brad. How you doing, Brad? Stephen, of course, you're all my friends, and you know that, and Joe's. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Dean. Oh, Dean, blistering set, mate. Blistering. Brilliant. Loved it. Really, really great. Dean, the way you dance, you know, like that. I'm dancing like that now, but if I actually did it in real life, I'd actually dance myself out the room and probably fall down the stairs or something. Don't know where you get the energy from, mate. So we've got Dean Thomas here. Hello, Dean. We have Daniel from Les Productions Zvon. I have a kaboom idea. And let's see who else is here. Grant is here. Joe's here. Hello, Joe. Let's see. Cliff, Zoltan, hi there. I think Lee, hi Lee, iOS Music Man. Sam's here, hi Sam. So I think I've said hi to everyone. Dave Fox, hi Dave. And anyone else who I may have missed, I do apologise. Just shout at me in the chat, and I shall rectify. I shall rectify that situation. Right. Oh, okay. So here we go. So what we've got now. We can disconnect this one from our key lab because let's kind of. So here is this one now. Let's open it up full screen so we can see. So you have lots and lots of very cool sounds. Hi, Jim. Spider here. Spider. Hi, Spider. I think that would work quite well as some kind of percussion for what we've just recorded. So let us set this up super easy. Let's double tap this. Let's add an Atom piano roll. Let's open it, piano roll. I reckon we get away with 2 bars on this one. I can leave it as it is because I'm just going to go like sort of like that kind of thing. I'm going to make sure I arm record. And the key thing here is to make sure that your Atom is connected to your MIDI controller, so that, and then you want to be routing your FRMS, so we can take it off our MIDI keyboard and route that to Atom piano roll number 3, like this. And you can see like what it is. It's number 3 in MIDI channel 1, so it's 1 of 3. This is 1 of 1, 1 of 2, 1 of 3, but the record light's in the way. So let's just do this, shall we? Let's play. And I don't need to arm record in AUM. And if we do it to fit, cool beans. Another thing to remember is if you're using Atom piano roll and you're recording in with a MIDI controller, that when you've finished, you can disconnect the MIDI controller from that particular Atom. Well, what's going to happen is if you load another instrument in, it's going to trigger both the whatever's routed through Atom and also the new instruments. So anyway, let's do this. Let's keep our Nord at the end of the chain. That's fine. You want to keep these routed to Atom. Let's open another one, shall we? You see, we're only on that 20-odd%. So what you've got to do is pull the musician. Oh dear. Oh, looks like we may have reached the limit there. Right, I am going to I've got most of this saved. So actually, what I'll do is I'll clear, and then I'll do reload last session. Not to be defeated. Hopefully it'll load. There we go. But I won't load any more atoms in this particular session because, well, I will. I'll try it actually. Frames, I'll try it. But then we'll open another one and just blast through some of the sounds. Anyway, let's just see. Now, the issue here is that you can see that it has not remembered. So I know that that was our dungeon thing. That's another thing that's a bit odd. So it should remember the actual state saving, because I'd actually previously saved these, but you know, what can you do? You know, I'm not really bothered. I can't remember what I actually had on this one. Was it? I think it was this one. I think it was Blader. And I think on this one I had, now it should remember, but maybe because of the crash it didn't. So what we'll do is before the end, we'll see if Frames remembers the state saving as well. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe, was it this one? I'm just gonna... this one. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I save this again. It may genuinely be just too much for it to handle, and this is an iPad Pro 2020, so I don't know. So I'm going to save this as that, and I'm going to try and open. Now also this will be quite useful, because what I'll do is if it works, it's fine. If it doesn't work and it doesn't remember the state saving, well, maybe Imaginando will watch it and maybe we'll can kind of fix it. However, I'm going to try and open another Frames now. This actually may be because it crashed. So now I'm in a bit of a dilemma as to whether to try the restart state saving now, or try and add another. Let's do that. Let's try and restart the state saving. Let's go. So let's clear. Okay, let's audio. Let's go files. Open this one and see if it's remembered. Oh, that's interesting. So it's crashed the first one. Let's clear that again. Files. FRMS. Okay. Oh, it's very strange. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to close AUM. I'm going to open it again. I'm going to try and reload the last session, which was the frame session. Very strange. Okay, now the key thing here is, has it remembered the state saving? And no, it hasn't. Right, so I'm not even going to bother, because all it's doing is playing that initial patch. So that's definitely, I reckon, a bug. Or at least it needs state saving fixing. So let's clear. And let's just open FRMS, because if you're going to use it in Cubasis or something like that, you ain't going to have a problem, because you're just going to be playing it in, you know. However, I think that's a thing. It should work. It should work. I don't know. You know, there you go. Anyway, so, oh, look, it's crashed again. That's odd. I'm going to try this in Cubasis. I'm clear. Yeah, but I don't usually have problems with this. Now I think I think this is the track. The Joe has started, so I'm not on this at all. I think this is the track. You can ignore these, what they say I am on and that, because they're not. I think, is this the track? Is this the track, Joe, or was it another track? This is the one that you give me yesterday. Is this the one that's got FRMS in it? Is the dungeon thing? I think it said something like, but it was something else. Can't remember. I'm useless. Hang on. meant this rest of it. What track is it? I can't remember. Is it track 3 then? Oh, I don't know. Thought it was that one. Anyway, look, it doesn't matter. Let's start a new project. No, I haven't sent that. Ah, right. Okay. So actually, I'll leave it on this project, and I'll open frames. I'll open it here. It's Yo-Yo in the car driving here, everybody. Hi, Rusty. Well, you know, we're going kind of very World War II with this one. Right, so let's add a MIDI track. Let's do this. Let's go to audio units. Go and find frames. There it is. And there we are. Now what I will do is there it is. I can sort of I wanted to play you up some of the patches. Open this full screen. It's from the I think it was the glitches. Oh, it's Perpex on Glitches from the Heart. Now this, I think it's an IAP. And this patch is going to go into this track somewhere. So I'm going to freeze that. Still going on, don't matter though. You'll never hear that in the mix. Right, so we've got to freeze this track so we can open another. Thanks, Jim. Here we go. And actually I will, because it's actually still there. Oh, come on. I will just have it fade out over time, but you'd never actually hear it, sort of thing. So we can delete that one. So just let's see. Sounds good. So let's go and see what we've got going on in Glitches from the Heart a bit further on. So that actually might be nice. Yes, please strike the like, folks, if you're enjoying the video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Consider becoming a Patreon. Hi, Ross. Right, so let's see. We've got this going on. Let's hit record. Going to duplicate this, delete that MIDI, and freeze this track. So I've still got a frames open. Unless it crashes, of course. But hopefully it won't. There we go. So we can delete that one though, because it's frozen. And there's the one we're playing with. And there's the audio I've just recorded from this. So let's see what we've got going on. I'm going to change the color to something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this siren. I'm going to move this further along because I want that to go back in at the very end. So it starts with the siren. This is Joe's disses, but I think it was a good idea to start it with the siren and end it with the siren. And I'm going to put in this. Where is it here? Here after. I'm going to keep it at the end, Joe, so if I'm going to start adding bits to this. So that'd be cool. And I think with this one, we shall add a black hole to this. So, just from about here. And then I'll move the siren back in. Let's duplicate this, shall we? Duplicate that. Delete that MIDI and freeze this one. Hope you're all right. Oh no, what's up with Nutrix? Oh no, look, the dreaded non-freezing problem in thingy. Oh dear, that means there's nothing there, so well, that was a waste of time. Right, okay, so that's strange. Let's try. I'm gonna have to try this again. So I'm gonna unfreeze that, and I wonder why that was. I wonder why that happened. Let's just unmute all this lot. So let's have a listen, see if it works. I haven't had that for ages. Let's try freezing that, shall we? We've still got this one here. It's not triggered in the MIDI now anymore. So let's just see if freezing this one works. There we go. Success. So now I can defo get rid of this. I'll delete that now. So we have this MIDI. Now, this one here, however, is not doing anything. So let's delete that and let's load in another one. Now, sometimes this happens occasionally where you just kind of need to just actually physically reload the instrument, which may have caused a problem with the refreeze on that one. So not to be too bothered, because it has frozen many times before, obviously. Excuse me. Right, okay. Let's do this. Let's add it underneath here so we can see where we're going on, and let's have a bit of a. Oh, we've got a few minutes. Let's have a preset. Let's mess around with some of the preset. Let's see. MIDI. Audio units, and we'll go and find. Hope you can hear me okay, by the way, as well. Let me know if you can't. Frames. Yeah, I'm guessing it won't let you kind of keep repeating and loading lots of them in. There's another synth that does that as well. So anyway, so let's have a listen to some of these. Hit the right thing though. Let's do what we don't normally do and go all the way to. So this is all the factory stuff. That's a cool sound, isn't it? Me head. Was Colin here? Colin, see you tomorrow, matey. See, that's the right idea, Colin. Watch the streams even when you're on holiday. That's quite the nasty sound, isn't it? Very nice. Whoa. I love it, the fact that there's tons and tons of stuff going on just on the patch, you know. So you've got 4 layers on. If you turn the other layers, like sounds like that. See you tomorrow, Colin. These are great sounds, you know. This High Soul Rack M7, this is for iOS and it is an AUV3 and it is called FRMS. No, Colin's Inky the cat. No, Colin's on holiday. We live here. Undead. This is Undead. UFO. That actually sounds like a plane. This might be another good one for this. Yeah, that sounds nice there. So, let's see, I'll just wait. Yeah, that sounded okay. I'm going to freeze that. Now, theoretically, this should work. Oh, gosh, time to go. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. Super. So I can ditch that completely. Delete. And there we go. And while you say ta-ra to each other, what I should need to do is as well as reset this. I need to reset the maybe somewhere there, we'll see, but I can always do that anytime. I'm going to play the thing as it is so far. I think this is, did I say this was track 4? This is track 4. So far, Joe's done all the work on the tracks. I haven't written anything yet. So these are all Joe's tracks. I'm just adding stuff to them. But yeah, I'm going to just play it while you say ta-ra to each other. And thanks very much for joining me this evening, where we took a look at frames. We had a few issues, nothing we couldn't deal with. Not a problem. And I will see you, I will hopefully see you all tomorrow, where we do some other shenanigans and have a mess around with some stuff. Cool beans, top job, brilliant. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Where was the last one I did? There it is. Thank you so much for joining me, where we took a look at frames. And I will see you all probably tomorrow. And I will be actually seeing Colin tomorrow. Right, anyway, see you later. Ta-da! See you on Clubhouse in a minute, Audible. Yeah, Dean's got it. Inky.